gentlemen, Bungle, hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great day. Today, we're going over Enlisted, the World War II free-to-play first-person shooter, and much requested, let's talk about, hey Bungle, cover the M-3 medium, the premium tank for Russia in the Battle of Moscow campaign. So we're gonna dive right into the overview. All right, so this is a medium tank that's gonna cost you roughly 5,000 Enlisted gold. You can't pick this up on the Enlisted store on the website, so you're gonna have to go and purchase Enlisted gold. The best practices, best method is to pick up the $50 bundle of gold. That way you can purchase this in one go and you have some gold left over for future expenses. Now moving down to the performance, the real question is, how does the M3 medium perform? Well, if you played the M3 Grant, the M3 Lee, in the Battle of Kutsia, Battle of Tunisia campaign, this is pretty much a Lease copy version of it. So when we talk about in terms of firepower, we have a turreted 37mm gun, and then we have a limited traverse 75mm M2 gun. The 75 gun is going to be used when you face Panzer IVs, Panzer IIIJs, Panzer IIIs. That way it just obliterates and goes through those tanks, whereas even a Panzer II, the 37mm gun, can actually go through it no problem. These guns on this tank are also very good at taking out infantry with high explosive rounds, and keep in mind you get coaxial machine guns. So you get two 7.62mm machine guns on the turret, which actually makes really easy and really good for dealing with crowd control of enemy forces of the Germans. Now when we talk about in terms of armor, the real question is here, Bungle, can this vehicle take hits? And the answer is yes. The frontal armor of the M3 medium is very strong, but the side armor is very weak. So as a result, Panzer IIs, if they're smart enough, can go and get a side shot on you if they try to flank around. Same with Panzer IIIs, and of course Panzer IVs, F1s, can go through the side of your tank very easily. So you want to have your frontal armor positioned towards the enemy on the battlefield at all times. So when we move down to, is it worth it? In my opinion, I would say yes. This is a step up from the Valentine. The Valentine is a very mediocre tank for Russia for a premium. The problem with the Valentine compared to the M3 medium is that it has a 37mm gun, but the armor on it is really good, but it's very slow. The M3 medium, on the other hand, actually fixes all the problems with the Valentine by having better firepower, retaining that good armor, but also having great mobility, as well as the capabilities of just dealing with enemy crowd control very easily with infantry with its 2x 7.62mm coaxial machine gun. The M3 medium is very easy to play. When you're facing against Panzer IIs, even Panzer IIIs, you realize that this tank is kind of dummy-proof. You can really just sit there and take rounds. Even Panzer IVs, if they don't know what they're doing, you can go and penetrate them and deal with them without any problems. My only thing I would recommend is at all times make sure you're aware of your surroundings. That way you don't get yourself in situations where enemy troopers can go and throw demo packs, take your tank out, as well as you allow enemy tanks to kind of get around and get a side shot on you. But in my opinion, I would really encourage, if you are interested in picking up this vehicle, to pick this vehicle up and use it as you grind down the Russians and the Battle of Moscow campaign. Other than that, if you reach the point of the video, new viewer, possibly new subscriber. Well, I hope today is the day that I earn your subscription. Having your sub and mash that like button does help me with the YouTube algorithm. Returning sub, returning viewer, let me know your thoughts. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day. Take care.